Hey everybody, welcome back to Phones, Drones, and Tech. I'm Original Dobo, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button just below so you don't miss any future videos like this. This is the Ycam 2 and the Ycam, and both of them are respectively great in their own ways. Now, if you follow my channel or you follow me on Twitter, you'll know I'm a huge fan of Ring products. One area that Ring really lacks is on the interior of your home, and that's really where devices like the Nest Cam or even the Arlo succeed. The problem with all those that I just mentioned is the cost. They're all incredibly expensive. And that's where the Ycam takes a step in the right direction. So let's go ahead and unbox these things and see what you get in each of the boxes. And we get the camera. Ooh, it feels really nice. Nice little non-skid slip, and it can be positioned in a couple of different ways. It almost looks like the drop cam. Let's go ahead and unbox the Ycam 2, which is the 1080p camera. This is the 1080p version. And if I stand them up side by side, you really can't tell much of a difference between the 1080p sensor and the 720p sensor. So I like that because they look basically the same, other than one is 720, one's 1080p. Not much difference as far as that goes. Inside the box, we're gonna get the same micro adapter, and we also get a power brick, and the power brick looks pretty nice actually. So go ahead and set that off to the side. So let's go ahead and talk about the design of these cameras. They are quite versatile in the sense that they can be positioned at multiple different angles. So we can position it up like this if we so chose. We can also mount this on a wall. They come with different mounting brackets that you can purchase, which is really nice. Both of them take micro SD cards, which I find really handy. You're not going to find this on a lot of other cameras. Both of them take micro SD cards, which is cool. On the Ring cameras, there is no micro SD support, so you're stuck with basically cloud storage, and if you want to retain that cloud storage, you have to pay for it. With you can just basically put in an SD card and just have loop in, so you can revert back to, which I think is nice, so you don't have to pay if you don't need it. Both of them don't have any sort of auxiliary batteries. I would say that is the only bummer. If I had to pick just one, I would say not having auxiliary batteries on the Yi cameras are the only downside that I can see. That's the one thing I like about the Ring, but to be able to mount or set up a battery backup really isn't all that difficult if you should need to do so. Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to go ahead and get these set up and do a little tour of the application to see how these actually work. We'll go ahead and set the 1080p camera off to the side because we're actually going to set up this camera here in the office as our security camera. So we will go ahead and get this one going first. And this is a very lengthy cord here. Wow, this is great that they include such a long cord, and it's pretty straightforward. We're just going to plug it into the bottom of here, turn it to where we can see the plug connect, and we see a little yellow light turn on here, and we are off to the races. Let's go ahead and leave that there. See a QR code. I'm sure that's good for something.
Welcome to Yi Home Camera. Powering on, please wait.
Okay, so it's got two-way communication too, if I didn't already tell y'all. And I'm gonna go ahead and find the Yi camera app, which I have right here, and I've never owned a Yi cam before, so let's go ahead and try to set this up. We have the Yi camera. I heard waiting to connect. I'm gonna go ahead and enter my password, and let's go ahead and connect to Wi-Fi.
Place the QR code towards the camera lens and wait for it to scan. Pairing is successful. You can start using your camera now.
So I'm gonna give my camera an office name, and I'm gonna name it Office, so I'm gonna hit save. It also asks if you want to purchase cloud storage. It says encrypted, uploaded, 7 days, purchase cloud subscription. What is this cloud subscription? So service plan, 3 months. So I don't know. I'll just start using my E now. So that's my Office camera. Let's go ahead and click on here and okay. All right, so let's see. Wow, there I am. Ha. And you can see there's the camera. And let's go ahead and get a view. And that's pretty nice, actually. I'm totally digging that. Wow, we're getting a pretty good view of the office here. It's coming in really great. You can see basically everything. Nice. So that's cool. It's also got two-way communication. You can choose how you want it to. So I want it in, oh, there it goes. Now, wow, that's great quality now. Wow, that is good. Impressive. So let's talk about the settings that you have on the cameras. So you have the camera off, you can name it. You can have settings such as night vision, image rotation, time zones. It will also have a firmware update, which I'll get to that in a little bit. Cloud storage options, pin protection, connectivity, and smart detection. You can have motion detection, and you can have an activity region. So alert frequency, and then you can also customize when you can receive your alerts. Those are all pretty cool things. That's actually pretty good. So a lot of settings within the application itself to keep things secure. It says Yi Home camera now starts supporting Alexa. What? That's cool. Optimize connectivity, enhance user experience, optimize cloud storage, enhance stability, fixed other issue. So let's go ahead and update that. So far, I gotta say, I'm really impressed with this little Yi Cam. I went ahead and set it up in my office so it can go ahead and monitor my computer and everything else, and it's working pretty well. Just using the companion app, I'm able to actually access the information about my Yi camera, see alerts, settings, and so on. Here's a live view, and what I really like about this is because the field of view is so wide, I can go ahead and tap and go open, wide open, and you can see here's the view of the camera, and it's really clear. Now this is a 720p camera, and I'm actually almost second guessing now picking up the 1080p because this is really great quality. It looks amazing and it works, and you can see there's the camera, and here is the video feed. So very impressed so far. I'm gonna go ahead and set up the 1080p camera to see how that one actually works as well. Well, I was able to get my Yi Cam mounted up on the top of my counter, and it works pretty well. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments, like probably mount it to the wall so I can get a better angle. But let me go ahead and show you what it looks like. So we've got the Yi Cam app here and what we're seeing, and you can see here's my lights and the living room, and there's me. And I've got it running in the full HD mode, and if I go ahead and click into this, you can go ahead and see we've got a really nice wide field of view, and I think this is one of the widest fields of view for any security camera that I've seen in a really long time. And I think that's what I like most about these Yi cameras, is that it gives you the ability to see more and not have to have a bunch of these cameras in the way. And the permissions and the settings in the camera are really easy to use, and that's what I really like about this. The idea of having a Nest Cam in the house, I don't see the reason. The Yi Cam definitely covers all the bases and covers it really well. I'll go ahead and include links in the description below if you want to check out one of these cameras for yourself. It's an insta buy and could make a really awesome gift for you or a loved one who's concerned about their home or office when they're not there. I'm Original Dobo, reminding you to stay original. We'll catch you next time. See ya.